almost here at Brick Bay, and we've got some fabulous new works for you to experience. In this Brick Bay story, we will explore the work of Virginia King. Virginia King has a long history and relationship with Brick Bay. Her first work was in Brick Bay in 2000. It was the koru, which is a very special earthwork.
I was invited to make a work on the beach at Piha, and I made a big spiral based on the tiny white spiral shells that you get on those beaches. And Richard said how much he liked that work. When they invited me to work on the land, I just suggested doing a koru.
So as you begin the sculpture trail at Brick Bay outside the glass house, the first work you're greeted with is the Phantom Fleet Vessel, or the waka as it's affectionately known. This is a beautiful stainless steel piece which is floating on the glass house lake. There's now water lilies growing all around it. It's a very special piece we're very fond of.
I wanted to reference the connection between the anatomical and the biological and the nautical, is to reference life and survival, but also migration, environmental migration. One is currently in Venice, the small one I took to Venice, which is 3.5 metres in length. And the second one I took to Sculpture by the Sea at Bondi in 2018, and that was sold there. And the third one I took to Brick Bay. The inspiration for La Luna was the balls themselves. I came across them and bought them because they were such exciting objects, and I decided to make a bracelet out of them to float. I called it La Luna because there were 14 of them, and I considered that's half a moon cycle. It's also the time it took for waka to cross the Pacific, and I quite liked that little connection. When we put it in, the first time it went into the lake, the eels were quite large, and they would swim up to the walls. You know, it was terrifying in a way, but it was also, they were here first, we just have to respect them. They would swim up and look at themselves in the reflections, and that was astonishing.
So this work was a very complex installation. So we're in the kahikatea forest on the trail, and bringing in the trunks, which they vary from 9 metres down to 5 metres, was very complicated. We had Brian, our farm manager, and his team carrying them in down the slopes, carrying them into the thick of the bush, and then we had arborists, tree climbing, swinging ropes and leveraging them. So yeah, it's been quite a complex installation, and we're very happy with the end result.
It's a celebration in its current environments, a celebration of the longevity of trees. What's happening is you often now look across and you'll see a trunk of kauri that is my artwork, and next to it or near it there's a kahikatea, and you're almost unsure which is real. And I'm delighted that there's this new life for this work, and it's just extraordinary. I'm so delighted to have had the chance to install it there.